What's up, guys? It's Storm here with another Call of Duty commentary, and basically what this commentary is going to be about is just my first impressions and thoughts on the new partial elite and non-elite playlist that's 1v1 and 2v2 games. Before the game really starts up, this is a 1v1 quickscope gameplay, and my shots warm up a little bit towards the end, so stay tuned for that. But basically, you'll see that I am playing with one of my friends in this playlist, and that's one of the first things that I wanted to talk about. Because in this playlist, it really gives you the opportunity to either challenge strangers, or if you want, you can always just hop in with your friend to do a 1v1 or a 2v2. Which is nice, because before, pretty much everyone had to stick with Dome, and you're in a private match, so it's not like any of this would count for online XP. But now, you get the opportunity to have the same 1v1 on probably better maps, and you can earn experience at the same time while doing it. A lot of people were and are still kind of worried about how boosting is going to affect those games, but honestly, my opinion, I think that since the maps are so small, I honestly think they can just pretty much eliminate it by taking out the tac insert. But as long as you can really join session, like the maps are that small, if they really wanted to boost, you could really just run to the middle of the map and let them kill you over and over again. So I don't think it's a real problem that's going to be addressed. But as long as they're not, if they're in their own game and they're boosting, it's not like they're ruining anyone else's game. Honestly, my opinion on it is they can level up as much as they want, but they're not in my game messing me up, so I don't care. It's not like MW2 where free-for-all was ruined. As for how the game mode plays, it really depends on who you're playing. Because if you're playing with one of your friends and you're quickscoping or something, the game's obviously going to move really fast. But sometimes you'll get into a lobby with maybe a person who likes to sit back and camp a lot. And if you do that, I don't know, the game goes super slow. If you have a person that's waiting for you the whole time, a lot of times it's only like a 15 kill score limit for 1v1. But I won't even get to that just because, I don't know, my style of play is run and gun, but if you find someone that's just staying in the same building the entire game, it can get kind of dull. But that's why I especially enjoy playing with friends on this game mode. As for the map design, I honestly think Infinity Ward did a pretty good job with these maps. Most of them, even when you're only 1v1ing, you get directly to the kills, and a lot of times I don't know how, but the maps are spaced out perfectly, so you always seem to meet right in the middle. There's not too many places for people to just stay back and head glitch most of the time. You always find a couple players doing it. But I also like how the maps, like in Black Ops a lot, the maps had a problem, especially with some of the map pack maps, of being really dull and boring to play on. But in this game, Infinity Ward seemed to do really well with making their maps bright and colorful and maps they don't get depressed staring at after a couple hours of playing, so they did a really good job with that on this map pack. The biggest thing that I wanted to point out with this is that I really enjoy what they're doing with giving non-elite members at least part of the maps for free, because, I don't know, it seems like on MW3, back in Black Ops, when everyone bought the maps with Microsoft points, it seemed like I would play the maps a lot more because all my friends and everything, they would have the maps. But it seems like on MW3, most of the maps, you'll basically just run into a bunch of 10th prestigers all the time. So now if you want to play with your friends, you can just go in the community playlist, and that's right there. Because the majority of people that I've run into that aren't, like, they didn't get sucked into buying Elite when the game first came out, most of the people after they saw the maps were not buying Elite, because they weren't that impressed. They hadn't seen anything that they hadn't before. But honestly, this was a great decision to give them the free maps, and if Call of Duty is still trying to get people to buy Elite now, this is probably the best way to get them to do it, is by giving them some of the content free. But the gameplay is pretty much over now, so thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks.